there are more teenagers in the United States today than any time in history. More teens than even the baby boomer generation. Many of them are lost. Many of them are hurting. Many of them have never heard the message of Jesus. To some, the name Jesus is only a curse word. This generation is open and receptive to the gospel. The problem is they're not hearing. We're not getting the word out. They do not know. In Psalm 78, God commands us to tell the next generation. He says, do not hide from them my deeds. And yet this generation is not hearing. We must tell the next generation.
My generation is hurting. My generation has not heard.
Who will tell them?
Who will tell them?
Who will tell them?
We will tell them. At Youth for Christ, we are telling them, and we have been telling them, the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord. And we have seen so many put their trust in God.
My parents never took us to a church or taught us anything about God. Every year they have a YFC camp, and I accepted Jesus Christ that night, and it was a powerful experience, something that I will never forget. To feel His presence like that. The impact that Caitlin and Deb have had on my life have been big, and I don't know if they'll ever realize how much they affected me and how many times I saw God in them, and it's beautiful.
YFC has meant tremendous as far as my spiritual life is concerned. Struggled a lot with things, and I was too embarrassed to talk to my parents about it. And Deb and Tony really came in and picked me up off the ground. We were able to talk a lot about it, and it just really tears you up. And where do I turn? I mean, come on, God, where are you at? Just didn't feel like life was worth living anymore. But Deb and Tony really helped me out. Out knowing Tony and Deb, I don't know where I'd be, because I think I'd still have my love for God and everything, and I'd be trying, but I don't think I'd be succeeding.
I don't know if I'd be alive today if it wasn't for Youth for Christ. I was loved by YFC and from Jesus, and that's how I really got to know God. YFC just means the world to me. I don't think I'd be a Christian without it.
Before Jesus, I had no hope. And then YFC showed me Jesus, and now I have hope.
Youth for Christ told me, and I put more trust in God.
Youth for Christ has told me, and I put my trust in God.
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 And I put more trust in God.
And I put my trust in God.
Without YFC, I'd probably be dead. YFC told me, and I put my trust in God.